In this video, we will see about two-way merging. Two-way merging is used in merge sort. So this two-way merging is used to merge two sorted list into a new list. Suppose you're given with two list A and B. So we need to merge these two lists into a new list C. If the size of this list, first list is M, and size of the second list is N, means the size of the merged list will be M plus N. So in this example, M is 4 and N is 5. So the size of the merged list will be 9. So how this two-way merging can be done? Suppose this is your list A and this is your list B, and you are going to merge these two lists into another list C. So for this merging, I am using two pointers. First I am using pointer I, and here I am using pointer K. So sorry, here I am using pointer J, and for merging I am using another pointer K. So initially I value, J value and K value will be 1. That means all are points to the first element in the list. So here in each step I am comparing the current elements in the list A and B. So if the element, which element is lesser, that element will be copied into the merged list, and corresponding pointer will be incremented by 1. So for example, initially, so I points to this element, J points to this element, and K equal to 1. So here 2 is less than 3. So we copy 2 into the new list, and I am incrementing the value for I. Now the value for I will be 2. So now this pointer I points to the second element. So now I points to the value 5, J points to the value 3. Now 3 is less than 5. So in K, now the K value is 2, so K value should be incremented. So in second index, the value 3 should be stored. So now since the J pointer value is copied, the value of J pointer should be incremented. So now J value becomes 2 and it's point to the second element of the second list. Now the corresponding value of I and J pointer are 5 and 4. So we need to compare 5 and 4 since 4 is less than 5. So in that position, so we need to store 4. Since the value associated with J pointer is incremented, we need to increment the value of J. J will become 3, and now this pointer will point to the third element of the second list. So now we need to compare again. So 5 and 7, so 5 is less than 7. So next element, means in the fourth element we need to store 5. Since the value associated with the pointer I is incremented, we need to, so I is copied, we need to increment the pointer I. Now I is 3. So now compare 6 and 7. So 6 is less than 7. So in the fifth position, I need to copy 6. So since the value associated with pointer I is copied, I need to increment the value of I. So now I points to 4, the fourth element. So now we need to compare A of 4 and B of 3. That means 9 and 7. So 7 is less than 9. So we need to move 7 in the sixth position of the list C. Since the value associated with pointer J is incremented, so we need to increment the, say J is copied, we need to increment the pointer J. So now we need to compare this 9 and 8. So 8 is less than 9. So we need to move or copy that 8 here. So we increment J pointer. So now J pointer moves here. So again I need to compare 9 and 10. So 9 is less than 10. So we need to move 9 here. So we reach the end of one list. So this process should be repeated until we reach end of any of the list. So we reach end of one list. So whatever values remaining in the another list. So here only one value is remaining. So that value should be copied. So now the list C contains this value. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now we match these two sorted list into another sorted list. So this process is called two-way merging. So now the implementation of two-way merge. So here we take two inputs, the array A and array B. M is the size of array A and N is the size of array B. So both A and B are sorted. So initially 3 pointers I, J, K are initialized to 0. So and then while I is less than M and J is less than I is less than N, I is less than M and J is less than N, because the size of the second array is N. So I is less than M and J is less than N. So because this comparison should repeated until we reach the end of any one of the list. So for that I am using this condition I less than M and J less than N. If any one of the condition false, then this while loop exit. If I value becomes M or J value becomes N, we reach the end of that array, any one of the array, then this while loop will end. So until then, in each iteration I am comparing the current value A of I with B of J. So which one, if A of I is less, then that element A of I is copied to C, the array C. Now the corresponding pointer I is incremented and the pointer K is incremented. If the condition is false, that means this condition A of I is greater than B of J, then B of B, the value B in the array B should be copied. So C of K is equal to P of J, and now I am incrementing J pointer because the value corresponding to the pointer J is copied. So I increment the J pointer and the K pointer is also incremented. So once if we reach end of any one of the list, then all the elements remaining in the another list should be copied. So this is the actual implementation of two-way merging. Now if you go for a time complexity, we can use line count approach. So the line count approach, so this is first line, this take constant time, and since this is a while loop, so this while loop will be executed until any one of these two condition false. So which condition will false first means the element the array with less size. So whichever is less, m or n. Suppose if n is less means it takes n times. If m is less than n means it takes m times. The time taken for this while loop, it means the number of times this while loop is executed is, for example, if n is less than m, it is n. So for this, how many elements to be copied? If n is less than m, if n is less than m means, for example, here n value is 4, m value is 5. So here 4 is less than 5. So remaining number of elements is m minus n. So m5, n4. So remaining we have only one element, that is m minus n, that is 5 minus 4, 1. So this will be executed for m minus n times. Okay. So actually, if n is less than m, this while loop will be executed for n times. If n is greater than m means this while loop will be executed for m times. If m is less than m means this will be executed for n minus m times. So in total, the total time taken to complete this pseudocode. For example, if we take n is greater than m. So if n is greater than m, if we take this condition, then the total time will be first constant time c. So this constant time c, and then this time m, c plus m, and this plus n minus m. So it will be n plus c. Since c is a constant, we can omit it. So if we represent it in big O notation, it will be big O of n. So this two-way merging takes O of n time complexity. So this merging is used in merge sort. Thank you.